Hi friends, and welcome for a new video of Ready Set Yoga. Today we are going to warm up our shoulders. This sequence is perfect to start your shoulders and heart opening practice, and you can use it whenever you want. I'll see you on the mat. We will start in Balasana. Bring your heels together and sit on your heels. Navel in, bring your forehead on the mat. Hug your knees with your shoulders. And just relax here for a couple of breaths. Just start breathing from your nostrils. Breathe in and out. You can rock a little bit from side to side. Give a little massage to your forehead, hips. Remain in the same position and interlace your fingers behind your back. Put your palms together, inhale, and push up, up, up. With your hands, keep the rest of your body on the mat. Inhale, and slowly, vertebra after vertebra, come back up, navel in. Keep your hands interlaced. Bring your fist on the mat, close to your toes. Inhale, open your chest, push up towards the sky with your heart. Keep your chin towards your chest. Inhale, come back up, open. Exhale, back in Balasana, same hands pose. Keep pushing up, feel your shoulders warming up and opening. Inhale, again, roll your spine back up, bend your elbows, place your fist towards your scapula. Inhale, open. Push with your elbows towards each other. Relax your shoulder. If you can, just release your neck. Inhale. Back up, open your chest, exhale back into Balasana. Relax your hands and arms. Bring your hands under your shoulders and slowly come up into 4 points position. Have your hands in line with your shoulders, your knees in line with your hips, and go for a quick cat-cow. Inhale, open your chest, exhale, and 2 more in, exhale, and 1 more in, exhale. Come back to a neutral position, and let's go for puppy pose. So you wanna, for an easy puppy pose for now, extend your arms and place your forehead on the mat. Even if you are more flexible than these, just try to start slowly and bring your forehead down. Keep your hips in line with your knees and push with your chest towards the mat. Strong hands, try to push with your fingertips down and pull towards you. You can stay here for longer if you need to. You can even move a little bit from side to side. Do what feels good, what you feel you need. Inhale, bring your right cheek on the mat. And bring your right arm under your left arm, palm is up, and push down with your left shoulder. Two more breaths here. Inhale, come back up, and repeat on the other side. So left cheek down on the mat, left arm under the right arm, and left palm facing up. Push down with your right shoulder and armpit. Try to keep your shoulders on one line. Two more. And inhale back to center. Exhale. Inhale, walk your hands back under your shoulders. Now we're gonna move to one of my favorite shoulders openers. You're gonna need a pair of blocks or wherever you have that might be similar to blocks. You have to bring your blocks on one line. You can have them on the high setting or lower. And place your knee in line with your hips, elbows on the blocks. It's a little bit hard, it's tricky to get into the pose, but once you're in, it's very, very nice for the shoulders. Place your hands together and go down with your chest and bring your shoulders in line with your elbows. Inhale, and as you exhale, just release. Totally abandon your upper body, but keep your navel in, core engaged. Palms are together. The higher you put your blocks, the more difficult it is. So if this is too much, you can bring the blocks on a lower setting. If you would like to go a little bit deeper, you can bring your hands towards your shoulder blades. As you exhale, with every exhale, try to release a little bit more. Try to hang on the blocks. At the same time, try to push with the elbows one towards the other, to keep your arms muscles engaged. Release your neck. You can move your neck. And then slowly inhale, come back up, engage your core, and bring one hand at a time on the mat. Okay, put your blocks on the side or wherever it is that you're using, and sit with your heels together and sit on your heels. Inhale, bring your hands up in line with your shoulder, engage your arms, and try to do little bouncing back. You want to really isolate the movement on your shoulders and chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your core engaged. Open to the side, just still in line with your shoulders, and go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Shake your hands, your arms if you need to, and go for one more round. Same thing. Inhale, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, release. Keep breathing while you do this. For me, it's a little bit harder because I'm talking and counting at the same time, but you keep breathing. I'm breathing as well. You might not hear that, but I'm breathing. Now place your hands on the mat, curl your toes under, and bring your hips towards the sky, and pedal it out for a couple of breaths from side to side. We are focusing on shoulders and chest. Here we just want to warm up our hamstrings a little bit, just to be able to move more comfortably in our body. The entire body is connected, so you can really just focus totally on one area. Inhale, come on your tiptoes. Exhale, push down with your heels, down dog. From here, bounce with your chest towards the thighs for 10, 9, 8, 7. If you need to bend your knees, keep your heels up, it's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, core engaged, 1. Exhale, release. Keep the down dog, your variation, whatever it is. Now relax your neck. And we go for one more round. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep bouncing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, bring your knees down, mat distance apart, big toes together, and relax your forehead down for a couple of breaths. Inhale, curl your toes under, and go back into downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward and step with one foot at a time towards the top of your mat. Inhale, look forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Bend your knees and relax your neck. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, open your chest, look forward. Exhale, down. Push towards the mat with your hands. Inhale, come back up slowly. Bring your fist on your back, in the center of your back, behind your heart. Inhale, open your chest. You can bend your knees if it's necessary. Keep your chin towards the chest and open your upper body. Elbows towards each other. Navel in, tailbone down. Inhale, open. As you exhale, bend your knees and go back down in Uttanasana. Same hands variation. Release your hands and your arms slowly. And slowly, vertebra after vertebra. Come back up. And exhale. Okay, now we're standing. Keep your hands facing your thighs, arms on the two sides of your body. Inhale, come up with your shoulders and your shoulder blades. Exhale, down. And go for 10. 2, and exhale. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Change direction, so go inward. 1, 2, keep breathing. 3, 4, core engaged, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake. Okay, so now we're gonna isolate the movement on the shoulder. So left hand on your right shoulder, inhale, exhale, down. And we go for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Try to keep your body as steady as you can. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other direction. You'll see that one side is way easier than the other. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, shake and release. Now we're going to do the same thing, but with both arms at the same time. At the beginning it might be a little bit hard, but you'll get used to it with time. So go forward with your right arm and backward with your left. Palms facing inward. As you go up, palms facing each other. Exhale back. And when you're down, palms facing each other again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we were with right arm forward. Now we're gonna go left arm forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This is a good way to work on your coordination as well, which is always good. Now we're gonna get our strap, or wherever you can use. A broomstick is good as well, or an elastic band, or wherever really you have. It's gonna work just fine. So you wanna grab your strap or whatever you're using at a distance a little bit bigger than your shoulders. You can do different tries. It depends on how stiff or not or flexible your shoulders are. So what we're going to do is inhale up and exhale down and back. Inhale, inhale, exhale. On the inhale, always up. Exhale down. Inhale, exhale. 4, I think it was 4. Exhale. My yucca is not gonna survive this video. Exhale. And down. 5 more. I'll move. In and X. In and X. Go up and down. Up and down. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. You're gonna feel this tomorrow in your shoulders. Release. Okay, release and just leave your strap behind. And we're gonna move to the wall. The wall is a great tool, a great prop to open up your shoulders. As you can see, when it comes to shoulders warm-up and mobility, I use a lot of props because they're very useful and can really make your life easier when it comes to shoulder. First thing first, we're gonna move for puppy pose on the wall. You can adapt this to the flexibility you already have, so you don't have to go for a crazy stretch. Just try to adapt the stretch to your body. Stay where it feels good. So place your hands on the wall, feet hips distance apart. Inhale and lean towards the wall, trying to bring your face towards the wall, like you're kissing the wall, and this is your first variation. If you're more flexible and you feel nothing in the shoulders here, try to bring your chest and chin towards the wall. Really push with your hands into the wall. Keep breathing. Inhale, and as you exhale, try to go deeper into the pose. The aim is to have the hips in line with your chest and ankles. So you're not leaning forward with your hips. Keep your legs engaged. 2 more breaths. And as you inhale, you come back up. Exhale, release. First variation is totally fine, so you don't need to have your chest and your chin on the wall, but first variation here is totally fine. Just practice what feels good. So we're gonna do the same, but on the side, similar on the side. So place your right hand on the wall and turn with your right side towards the wall. Inhale and turn to the opposite side with your hips and feet. Keep opening the shoulder. 2, 3, and 4, 5. Move your right hand a little bit higher and do the same thing. Inhale and exhale. You can have your hands. I like to keep my hand on opposite hip because it allows me to go a little bit deeper into the rotation. Keep your right shoulders relaxed and far from your ear. Exhale, go back to center, repeat on the other side. So hand on the wall, on the same line of your shoulder. Inhale and exhale, turn. As before, you are going to see that both sides have different flexibility. You are gonna feel the pose differently on one side and on the other. If you don't, you're very lucky. Back to center, go higher with your hands. Inhale, exhale, turn. You can adjust your wall distance. One more breath. Exhale, back to center. Here you have 2 options. Now you can repeat puppy pose on the wall, so what we did before. This one, or this one as well, wherever it feels good to you. And stay here for other 5 breaths or 10 if you can. Stay as long as you can. It's really good for the shoulders. If you're not scared to jump against the wall and you're steady on your hands, we're gonna go for a hollow back on the wall. I hope I'm not gonna lose the microphone. So place your hands on the mat. The farther you go from the wall, the deeper you're gonna get into your shoulders. So if you are at the beginning, just go a little bit closer. If you are advanced, go farther away, or you can just stay in the middle. Inhale, go in a down dog. Step forward with your favorite leg. As you inhale, kick up towards the wall. Bring both legs on the wall. Push down with your hands and try to sit. Really think about sitting on the wall. Release your neck, relax your neck. And push up and back with your chest. And stay here for 5, 4, relax your neck, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, kick back down. And release in downward facing dog. If you're on the wall in puppy pose, you can just release the pose as well, shake it down. Inhale, step, and roll back up. Okay, Just 1 second of rest for everyone. We are gonna move back to the wall all together, right side up. And we're gonna go for another variation of puppy pose on the wall. So same thing, but this time with the elbows. So adjust your distance from the wall. Place your hands up. Inhale, and as you exhale, lean towards the wall. You can stay here, or if you can, bring your elbows on the wall at least. We're gonna need these, the elbows on the wall. So you can stay here. If you can, lean with your chest towards the wall and interlace your fingers and open your shoulders a little bit more. Try not to open your shoulders too much. Try to have your elbows in line with your shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly come back up, and exhale here. Now you again have two different options. You can repeat the same thing on the wall after you take a little break, or as we did before, you can go for now all back on the wall, but this time on your forearms. I really like to use hollow backs to open my shoulders and chest, because I feel it's the easier way to avoid bringing the pose into the lower back. Above all, if you have a very flexible lower back, this might help a lot. Interlace your fingers, place your elbows, shoulders distance apart. You want to come a little bit closer this time to the wall because you are on your forearms, and the pose is going to be a little bit deeper. Push down with your elbows and hands. Come up with your hips. And as we did before, kick up into the wall. Inhale. Your feet are active and on the wall. Push down with your elbows, and as we did before, sit on the wall. You don't have to go as deep as I'm going. You can stay a little bit higher. You can even just not sitting for now, but trying. Relax your neck and push up and forward with your chest. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. And go back down. Place your knees down and relax into Balasana. If you were on a puppy pose on the wall, relax, and you can come and join us in Balasana as well. Couple of more breaths here. Okay. And slowly come back up. We're gonna move for our last part of our shoulders warm up, shoulder stretch on the mat. So we're back on the mat, and we're gonna go for a dolphin pose with your finger interlaced. So shoulders always in line with your elbows. So elbows, shoulders distance apart. Interlace your fingers. Step back with your feet. Inhale, come up with your hips towards the sky in dolphin pose. You can keep your knees bent and heels up. If you can stretch your legs and bring your heels down, that's fine as well, but really that's not the point. From here, as you inhale, bring your nose towards the thumb, exhale back. Open your chest, in and exhale. In and exhale, knees bent or straight, it's okay. 4, 5. Open your chest and relax your neck. We're gonna go for 5 more. In and exhale. I prefer to keep my knees bent because I can focus more on the chest. 3, 4, and 5. Open, chest towards the thighs, hips up towards the sky, relax your neck. Inhale, bring one hand at a time toward the mat and go back into downward facing dog. Bring your hands mat distance apart, your feet together. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring your nose towards your toes. You can go a little bit back if you need to. In and exhale. If you can, place the crown of your head on the mat. Keep opening your shoulders and your chest. Navel in, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down on the mat. We're gonna go for the last pose. And after that, you're really ready to use your shoulder as you want, as you wish. Or you can just stop here if you just wanted to, you know, warm your shoulders up, work on your shoulders rotation. That's totally fine. We're gonna go again for puppy pose. Knees in line with your hips. This time, if you can, bring your chest and your chin towards the mat. If you can, if you can't, if that's too much, if you don't feel too, forehead down. We can stay here, or if you feel to go a little deeper into the pose, you can curl your toes under. Inhale, bring your hips higher and extend your legs. Exhale down. And we all meet in Balasana, forehead on the mat, hug your knees with your shoulders, and relax. Thank you for joining me on the mat today. It was a pleasure flowing with you. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.